Hello, everybody. Welcome back to What's the Scoop. Today, we will be talking about life. We ain't cooking nothing, okay? I done told y'all life didn't change. So this will probably be our last scoop on wellness, because we ain't did one on wellness because y'all don't tell me if y'all listen to the tips. I'm about to be wasting my 7,000 words a day. So, we're going to be talking about a couple different things. It's going to sound like we jumping around, but we're not. Talking about life, people, and these is my points. Just want to make sure I touch on these. Okay. Got me some wine. I love a good red. About to roll up. And then we're going to taste these Dubai covered strawberry. I ate half of them, so y'all can see they good. But I'm going to let y'all see. They real good. I don't even like chocolate covered strawberries, but I tear these out the frame. Tear the little pennies off of them. Look, what the draws, cause I ain't. Can we still say gay? I don't know. Don't kill me. So today we will be talking about life, and the reasons we are talking about life is because life will kick your ass. Okay, life will kick your ass. It'll chew you up, spit you out, and not even think twice about it. Okay? So let's get into it because I'm breaking my reefer down. You got 4 different types of life. We're talking about life. You have your work life, your private life, your relationship life, and your personal life. Now, people tend to get personal and relationship confused because they believe you only have one type of relationship. Your love life. But whatever. So you have your personal life, your relationship life, your work life, and your private life. Now the first 2 are very simple. Your work life, you take your ass to work and you go home. The problem with some people is they be getting too caught up in work. Them people is not your friends. Them people don't even like you. They're here to work. You're here to work. Go to work. If somebody is getting on your nerve, you are not at home. You are not around your friends and family. You know what you do? You CYA. You cover your ass. You tell on them. You're like, I ain't no snitch. Nigga, this ain't real life. This is work. We're here to work. Here to make money. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. If I ain't making no dollars, I don't make no sense. So why would I sit here and argue with you if I'm supposed to be making dollars? Simple. Your private life. Now the thing is, if your private life is fucked up, everything else is going to be fucked up. Not your personal life, your private life. Your private life is what you do not tell the world, what you do not tell your friends, what you don't tell everybody. Now you may tell 1 or 2 people about your private life, but you're not telling everybody about your private life. You shouldn't be. And if you are, that's the problem. Private life is private. So if you ain't got no man who you fucking and you want nobody to know that, that's your private life. You not get on here talking about, I got about 4, 5, 6 little yeah-yeahs and little, that ain't nobody business but yours. Keep it private. Y'all think that people really care. We don't care. But once you start telling us your business, we gonna judge you. And should you be judged? No, people should not judge, but people are people. You ain't perfect either, nigga. So how you expect somebody else to be perfect? Now, relationships. You niggas, whether you know it or not, you people are in multiple relationships at once because your friendship is considered a relationship. Okay? Your friendships with your friends, your little girlfriends that you go out and get drinks with, that is a relationship. And if you do not have healthy relationships, you will not have a healthy love relationship. Probably ain't using that in the right context, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. If you do not have good friendships, you will not have good relationships. And your friendships are relationships because you are intimate with those people. Intimacy is more than sex and fucking and sucking and rucking and ducking. Intimacy is spending time with the person and understanding them and getting to know their minds. So if you cannot be intimate with other people, maybe it's because you haven't been intimate with yourself. You're like, what you mean? Some of you niggas don't know yourselves. Some of you niggas just be out here doing stuff. And they're like, oh, well, I don't like it. Why the fuck are you doing it? I don't want nobody to judge me. Oh well, get over it. Get over people judging you. They judge Jesus. Fuck make you think they ain't gonna judge you? Who is you? You ain't nobody. You ain't nobody. If you have terrible friendships, you're gonna have terrible relationships because you are a terrible person. Okay, we gonna quit all the sucky ducky and nitty gritty and all the y'all are terrible. And I've been a terrible person before, so I completely understand. If you are inconsiderate, can't nobody count on you, can't nobody call you, you only call people to tell them what you going through, you don't listen to nobody, you don't consider nobody, you don't think about what the other person is dealing with, you don't want your friends to be better, you are a terrible and shitty person. If you use people for your good pleasure, but yet when they need something, they cannot call you for the same things, you're terrible, okay? People gonna be like, oh no, you just got some growing up to do. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with y'all because I'm tired of the world lying to y'all. You're terrible. Yeah, el terrible. Okay? I don't even think that's the right word, but that's what y'all are. Terrible. Then, your personal life. So your personal life is where your love relationships should go. We're just gonna keep saying love relationships because that's what's coming to my mind. And I may be completely wrong, but oh well. So, your personal life is where you with your man or your girlfriend or your whatever y'all is or whatever y'all got, because we not gonna get into that today because that's just too much. That's too much. Your personal life is supposed to be personal. That means everyone is not supposed to know it besides the ones that you share with. Yes, your personal life and private life may sound the same, but more people know about your personal life than your private life. That makes sense. Your personal life is what you put on Facebook, what you put on social media, what you put on Instagram. So that's what we're going to call that. Your social media life. Because you niggas ain't got no personal lives no more. Y'all got social media lives. So, your social media life. What you put on the internet. What you want people that you are long distance friends with to see. Your social media life. Something that you guys get confused is you put everything on the socials and then you wonder why everybody know your business. You didn't put who you fucked, who you sucked, who you rocking on, who should have did this, who owe you money, who you done lent money to, who you done borrow money from. That ain't nobody business that you broke. That ain't nobody business. It is no one's business that you ain't got it. There's been plenty of times I ain't had it either, but I ain't moved like it. And then some of y'all problem is y'all don't know how to operate and not having shit. It's okay. Y'all ain't none of us rich. So there's everyone is going to experience a time when they have to have a little bit of less than what they're used to having. But it builds character. Okay? If you can't deal with it, you ain't got no character. Now, if you don't want no character, that's between you. I don't know what to tell you, but if you want character, you can't be sitting here saying, oh, I want to be a good person and I want to be a strong person and I want to be a person that can handle problems. And then when you get the problems, you be, why am I going through this? Bitch, you just asked for them. That don't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Now we talked about life. Why have I chosen to talk about these things? Because here recently, this lovely little thing we call life. These are the things that I've had to deal with. Work life. I don't really make friends. My problem is I don't like people. I cuss a motherfucker out real quick. So I had to deal with people trying to be my friend so they can get me in trouble. Now we talked about the 4 different types of life while we're talking about it. Private life, it's been pretty cool, but, excuse me, the people that I involve in my private life don't know how to shut the fuck up. So with them not knowing how to shut the fuck up, it pisses me off. And I just have to remove them from my private life. Relationships are half and half. I've realized a lot of things over these past 8 months since my aunt has died, and I just don't like people anymore. Personal life has been pretty good though. Getting better, happier, chill. Yeah. Minus the kids. Grandma. Well, I'm trying to do something, but hey, whatever. Let's talk about 3 different types of people. You have 3 different types of people, and the reason I'm talking about this is because, like I just said, I have discovered I dislike people. And I've discovered I dislike them because you only have 3 different types of people. And the second one is extremely rare to find. No, the first one is extremely rare to find. So the first one is empathetic. It is rare that you find a real, genuine, empathetic person. Sometimes you get a halfway empathetic person, but they are not considerate. So we do not like them people. An empathetic person is a person who understands what you're dealing with, what you're doing or have done, and have experienced themselves, and they know how it feels. They know what you feel. They have experienced the same thing you've experienced. They do not want a person to feel like that because they did not like feeling like that. Empathetic person. I am an empathetic person. Sympathetic person is a person who just feels sorry for you. So they want you to feel better because they don't want you to be sad. They don't care about what you're going through. They don't care to know, to listen, to understand. Oh, you're sad. I want you to feel better. I don't want to hear about it. I just want you to feel better. Those are 2 different types of people. And then we have the attention seeker. We have the person that will be on the internet or your life, and they'll act like they're there. They act like they care. They act like they really fuck with you, but then when something happens, they will never speak up for you, never ride for you, never do anything for you. They act like you was the crazy bitch the whole time. Those are attention seekers. And the thing is, a lot of you bitches is attention seekers, and y'all more attention seekers than the motherfuckers that's doing wrong. For example, my cousin was stabbed in the motherfucking face. And do you know, for her to be stabbed in the face, that nobody helped her? Nobody. Nobody stopped. Nobody called the police. Nobody said, oh my God. Nobody. The girl be on Facebook trolling this girl for days, months on end. Nobody says anything to act like that she's the one in the wrong. In all actuality, I had to sit here and watch this lady antagonize my cousin for months. She calls her from several fake Facebooks and makes several fake Instagrams account and make different Twitters and Snapchat, TikToks just to stalk her and to post pictures of her stabbing her. Nobody on there will say anything. They'll be on her page like, oh, stick up for yourself. But then when they realize what she's talking about, nobody will say, well, you wrong. Because y'all want attention. Y'all just as bad as the bitch that stabbed the bitch. Y'all ain't no better. Y'all worse. You're fucking worse. And then for people to be, oh, well, why she doing this? And what? A motherfucker could go through something. People be mad that you want to talk about it. Bitch, I made it through. How about you damn near dying and let's see how you feel. Motherfuckers ain't experienced shit. Ain't went through shit. Ain't never had a hard day in a motherfucking life. But yet feel the need to always say something. If you know you ain't never experienced it or went through it, shut the fuck up. Because you're doing more harm than good. Simple. 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 Now, that we are in this lovely, dovey, journey, worry place, just want to finish talking about, like, what I've been dealing with. So, I had to learn that what they say, hurt people, but hurting people hurt others. And that is a definite true fact. You can be a very loving person, a very happy, chipper person. You just a little extra. Talking about myself. Talking about me. I ain't talking about me. And because you had an experience or you had a time where you were very abrasive, almost. People judge you based off your past. Oh, hold on, pause. Look at my ashtray. It's some boobs. Okay, back to the topic. People will judge you based on your past, but if you know that you are trying your best and everything that you can do to be a better person, fuck them people. They just want something to talk about. If you know you changed and evolved, fuck them. You can't make everybody happy. Simple. And just don't stop living. Like, don't stop living. Don't be like me. Be better than me. I had went through a lovely, lovely phase. And I didn't stop living, but I was just in the moment, like living in my moment. And then life came and knocked the nigga left, right, left, every which way but loose. And I did not make the right decisions. But that's life. Oh well. You live and you learn. But I will never stop living. I have to get up and try again. I just got hired at a job and I hate those people, so I quit. Said fuck them. Don't got time for the foolishness. And I just had to realize that people who are not happy with themselves will never want you to be happy. Ooh, the liquor is starting to get to me. Yeah, that's. And I know it's like, for me, like I said, I'm a real empathetic person. So if somebody does something to me that I don't understand and it hurts my feelings, it bothers me, because why would you do that? Like, why would you try to? And people be like, oh, I wasn't trying to, but all that petty shit and all that shit, at the end of the day, you motherfuckers is miserable. Because if you're not miserable, if you are happy, what are you being petty for? If you are happy and you have real happiness, what are you trying to throw shade for? Only motherfuckers that's doing that is miserable motherfuckers. Ain't nobody that's happy over here throwing shade at another motherfucker. They want you to be happy too. If a motherfucker sitting over here talking about, well, I can't even tell y'all because it's just so, it's so extra. Like, niggas be really doing the most. We ain't even gotta do all that. Like, no. What else? Yeah, it's just that, like, we ain't even gotta do all that. We don't even have to sit here and try to hurt each other. We can try our hardest to be great, nice people. The thing is, motherfuckers ain't happy and they ain't nice and they really mean and miserable, but they don't know how to be nice. They don't know how to be happy. Like, dead ass. I had moved in to my auntie's house to help her after she got, well, we didn't know she was sick. She knew she was sick, but we didn't know she was sick. And that's why I'm trying to stress to people, don't stop living, because you are not the only person in control. You are not in control. There are multiple people in whatever situation you're dealing with. You just have to choose to ask them for help. I have learned that I cannot do everything. So I'm not trying to be, I will ask a nigga for help. Hey, I need some assistance. And at the time, when my auntie asked me, I was like, oh, well, I love my auntie. I can go help her. But doing that literally stopped my life. I had my own house, own car, I still have my own car. But I had my own house, my own everything. Didn't ask anybody for anything unless it was like $20 every here and there. Like, literally handle my own shit. And I stopped my life to help somebody else. And that's not a problem if those people are willing to be considerate. And I keep using this word considerate because a lot of people are not considerate. I ain't gonna say none of you niggas because I don't know all you niggas. But a lot of you niggas can't even spell consideration to even think about what it is. Like, dealing with people, I realized that they are entitled, they're rude, they're nasty. They want to feel like they are in control. And what else? They ain't shit. People really ain't shit. And I realized that people really be scared But instead of just being more honest about not knowing or being confused or being scared, they rather act like they know. And with them acting like they know, it causes so many more issues. So many more issues. And then I just want to I just want to talk about friendships and people a little bit more. Like, get more in depth on that. Like, I don't think we understand our friendships really determine our future success. And even though when we're kids, some of us, we pick our friends, we don't realize that. It seemed like as soon as I try to start recording, these kids want to just start doing shit. And I'm not nice to kids, as y'all can hear. Fuck them kids, okay? So, yes. And then, lastly, no, I said I want to talk about people. So I have realized that people will be envious of you, and there is a difference between envious and jealousy. Being envious and being jealous. There is a complete difference. A person can be jealous of you and they cannot like you. They can despise you in a sense. But if a person is envious, they will try to be around you and they will dislike you for simply being you. And I never realized how many people that I thought liked me disliked me because they simply wanted to be around me. I thought if people wanted to be around me, they liked me. No, that's not the case. Sometimes people will try to use you. Most times people will try to use you. And with being envious of a person or envying a person, what's up?
I'm trying to see if my BC powder.
Oh, you grown. Girl, if you don't act like you grown,
I forgot which do.
come on. Yeah, that's my cousin Rashay. She be doing the wig. You see that? Ooh, look, ooh, it's swagging it. You, ooh. Yeah, she been taking these wagon pills. They working. So, people be envious. They be wanting to be you. Rashay know about it. They be wanting to, oh, she gone. They be wanting to act like you. They be wanting to talk like you. They be wanting to be you. But the thing is, they can't be you. And sometimes, you can be you and not have shit. And they still want to be you. So, we as adults and people, just people in general, just be more observant of the people that surround you. Don't be as naive as I was, because I was extremely naive. And then I realized that people were just doing weird ass shit, like talking about me and then saying that I was talking about them and lying and saying this and saying that. And I'm the type of motherfucker, if I say it once, I can say it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. And that's the thing. Don't say something you can't say, you can't repeat. A motherfucker may ask me a question, and that's the thing, is you can't be so brutally honest. You have to, even though people be your friends, everybody don't be your friend. Motherfuckers be asking questions because they know you're going to respond a certain way. So they want to see what you're going to say. Not because they know what you're going to say, but they know you're going to respond a certain way. They just want to see what you're going to say. So, with that, I had to learn to quit answering shit. Like, for real. But, I just really had to learn that motherfuckers is really crazy. Like, people really be wanting to have problems with people. And if they can't find an issue with you, like I was saying, they will look for something to try to find an issue with you about. I had a motherfucker friend. She asked me if I thought that a person that I was ex-friends with at the time was on drugs. And me being me, I said, hell yeah, I think that motherfucker on drugs. You don't get that small out the blue. I was asked the question, and I answered the question. Now, was I saying my friend a coke addict and all this shit? No. But if you ask me a question, I'm going to answer a question. I'm brutally honest. Now, this motherfucker went and said, "Oh, this girl was talking about her, and she was talking about she was on drugs and this and this and that." No. Baby, you asked me a question and I explained the question. The problem is people don't be expecting you to repeat what you said. And I went back and told the motherfucker that they asked me about. My friend, I went and told her, "Hey, such and such asked me that I think that you was on drugs." And I most definitely said yes. Now since we talking about it, bitches, you on the drugs? No, thank you so much, because I'm glad I was wrong. There is nothing wrong with being wrong. The thing is, people don't be expecting you to be so. I'm a real ass nigga. I'm real as they come, baby. If I said it, I can repeat it, and if I ain't say it, I ain't repeating it. I ain't about to be taking credit for another motherfucker talking shit. But that's the thing. People know you're honest, and they know you'll say whatever comes to your mind. So it's easy to say, "Oh yeah, Brianna said this and this and that." Knowing good and hell well, Brianna ain't say shit, but because Brianna's so vocal, it's easy for motherfuckers to believe, "Oh, Brianna said this." Baby, kiss my ass. Kiss my whole entire ass, okay? Okay. I done got to this big grown age. I ain't saying shit I can't repeat. I done hit. Well, I didn't say I done choke niggas for less. So if you think that I'm about to be running around here acting like a bitch ass nigga or a stupid ass bitch, and I hold other motherfuckers to a higher standard, I'm gonna hold myself to the same standard. If I could whip my own ass, I would, but I can't, so I ain't. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, but that's why. Hey, something from the gas station. Do I want something from the gas station? The register.
Oh shit. Well, go ahead next.
I ain't saying shit I can't repeat. I don't do shit I can't say I do. Like, I am very open. But with me being open, I'm not just telling my business. You gotta ask me a question. If you don't ask, I ain't telling. And with that, a lot of you motherfuckers be doing shit that y'all not open about. And if you can't be open about it, you was ashamed of it. Baby, I'm not ashamed of nothing I do. I am a nasty bitch. Okay? We just gonna put it out there. And I ain't saying that for y'all to be hitting my line, because don't hit my line. I ain't fucking with y'all. But these glasses come off. Yeah. That's all we gonna say. When these glasses come off, the hair could be any type of baby girl gets down. Okay? I got toys and roys and plugs and amen, praise the Lord, all in the same sentence, because that's my business. That's my business. What I do is my business. I ain't telling my business. Y'all wouldn't even know if I ain't tell y'all. But that's the thing. I'm not out here doing nothing I can't tell. Stealing yet. Don't be out here doing shit you can't say you done did. And if you done did it, don't be ashamed of what you done did. If you can't do it and be honest about it, don't be fucking doing it. Don't be out here doing it. Like, simple. But yeah, like, yeah. Cause baby, I had this. Yeah, I had. Let me. Woo, okay. I had a flashback. We was talking about jealous and envious people. Yeah. And people really be envious. Like, people don't even realize they be envious, but because you so apologetically yourself, people don't like that. When I start being happy and living life and doing things that I wanted to do, doing them on my terms, you'd be surprised how easy or hard that is. Like, for me, it was just telling motherfuckers no. Like, I'm a giver. I'm a big giver. I will give you anything in the world if I fuck with you. Like, I will give you my whole life if I could, but I can't, so I ain't. But yeah, like, as soon as I start telling people, like, "Oh no, I don't want to do that," or "I don't feel comfortable doing it," I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna chill over here, I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna do this. Motherfuckers be like, "Oh, what? I don't fuck with you. You always wanna." I always wanna do what I wanna do, and it's not in the sense of being unconsiderate, but a sense of having boundaries. You have to have boundaries. You can't be out here at this big grown age, 27, 28, 30 plus, and don't have any boundaries. You mean to tell me a motherfucker can just come, you gonna do this, you gonna do that, and you just, yeah. Motherfucker talk crazy to you, do any type of thing, you just gonna be, oh, well, I forgive you because you said, no, you have to have some type of boundaries. And I'm not saying don't forgive people, but you have to learn where to place people in your life. You cannot let somebody come in your life and tell you this what I'm gonna do, and you just gonna sit there and agree with it. No. Now, I ain't saying disrespect the person and cuss them out, but if you call a spade a spade, if you see it ain't a buck, don't keep it a buck. Like, I'm never texting a nigga that's not texting me. I'm never calling a nigga that's not calling me. I'm never calling a girl that's not calling me. I don't care how long we've been friends. Unless you pregnant or I really, really fuck with you, I'm not calling nobody that ain't calling me. I'm not. It ain't that serious. Life ain't that serious. I got enough shit going on. I don't want to hear about your problems if I know you really don't want to hear about mine. I don't want to help you if I know you really don't want to help me. I don't want to talk to you if I know you really don't want to talk to me. That's how much I have learned myself and learned my boundaries. And it's not mean or hateful because I love the people that love me. But just like I said, I love the people that love me. Not the motherfuckers that I love and they don't love me in return. You can kiss my ass. My whole ass. What the lady say on YouTube? I put a whole thing of jelly beans in my ass. Yeah. So yeah. And lastly, just want y'all to know, when life knocks you down, get the fuck back up. And it's gonna knock you down a lot. So get up a lot. Okay? Don't stay down. It could be heartbreak. It could be death, loss, job, career, spouse, fucking anything. Don't let life keep you down. Like, I really thought when me and my boyfriend I was with for like 7 years, 8 years, however, 1,000 years, broke up, that I was just gonna be miserable. But I decided to get up and try it again. And once I did, life was so much better. Just so much better. So much more fun, doing more things that I always wanted to do. And I'm saying I couldn't do it with him, but it was more freedom. The freedom. So much more peace. Oh, I love my peace. I miss my peace. I miss my house. But yes, like, But what I did was, I got my ass up and I tried it again. I think I lost like 5, 6 jobs. Still got my ass up and tried again. Did not let that shit get me down. Went and got a whole upgrade on my license so I could make $2, $3 more. Like, I was not about to let that shit stop me. But that death can be a pain in the ass now. Death is hard. Death is very hard to deal with. But I am realizing that you cannot stop living. For me, I put my whole life on hold to help my auntie. And I did it because she took care of me. And not saying I didn't love her, because I love her dirty draws. I love that woman more than life itself. But still and yet, I did it. Still and yet, I shouldn't have. You sit here and say, oh, Brianna, motherfucker, I'm honest. I'm just something to say, come. That shit is hard, okay? You got a whole life. You got jobs, work, career. You got friends, friendships, parties, events. You got socialized events. You got work events. You got relationships. You got your friendships. And then you got the people that only look. If you ain't got no man, like me, you got your hoes. When you go and stop your life, all of that stops. It ain't no pause. It ain't no part-time. It ain't no 2, 3. No, the whole duration. The duration that you're there, shit's dead. Okay? Stop. So, do I regret it? Nah. Would I do it for anybody else? Nah. Would I do it again? Hell no. But I don't have to. And thank God for Jesus. And not saying I wouldn't do it again because I don't love her, but I only had to experience her for a month. I had the whole rest of that shit to experience after. And I didn't even get to grieve. Like, I'm just now grieving, and my auntie died last June. It's been like 8, 9, 10 months, I think. I don't know. I done lost track of time. It still felt like yesterday to me. Shit, like, for real. Like, for real. But that's why I tell people now, when I meet them and they tell me stuff, I tell them just trust your heart. But if you know you got a whole life to live, just live it. I had to put my YouTube stuff on hold. I had to put my dreams on hold. I had to put all type of stuff on hold. And it was just not. But I learned a lot. Most definitely learned a lot. I learned so much in this experience about people and entitlement and judgment and all that. And I say all that to say we should not be entitled. I'm not gonna redo this. So we just gonna rock and roll with the punches. I don't care. Something major just happened. So like I just said, when life knocks you down, get back up. Okay? Concentrate and focus. Is it easy? No, not at all. But nothing easy is worth it. And getting yourself together is definitely worth it. Okay? Okay. I'm taking to the head straight like that. Yes, I am. I put vacations on pause, everything. Like, even when I had the money, like last year for Chicago, I wanted to do a whole yacht and everything. And the thing that's crazy is, I had the yacht paid for. Everything was paid for. I just canceled the trip. Like, cause I was scared. I did that. You have to realize that sometimes you are your own worst enemy, and you cannot keep yourself from living. You cannot stop yourself from living. You cannot be scared. Because if you're scared and you do what you think is easy or you think is comfortable, you'll always miss out on life. Always. It'll always be an opportunity that you could have taken or something you could have done, but you didn't because you were too scared. And who the fuck want to look back on their life and say, I was scared to live life? Like, I may be scared to go to jail, but I ain't scared to live life. And I ain't even scared. I ain't even scared to go to jail. I just ain't going because they ain't got no good health care. They ain't got no good bathroom system. Shit. Can't do that. They ain't got no real food and no liquor in there. You can make it. I'm not making no hooch. Not doing that shit. Okay? No, not doing it. So, yeah. Now, my people who have a lot they deal with and they don't want to deal with it. Whatever you choose to believe in, God, the universe, Buddha, whatever. I don't care. This is a judgment-free zone. Get you a piece of paper. On a piece of paper, write down all your problems and everything you're dealing with. Now I want you to ball that paper up when you get done writing on it and burn it or throw it in the trash. And when you throw it in the trash, you tell the universe, or you ask the universe, or you ask God or Buddha or whatever the flip you believe in to take away that problem. And you deal with it now. And you quit worrying about it. You quit thinking about it. You quit dealing about it. You quit talking about it. You quit talking about it. And let it go. And move on. But you wanna know what? A lot of motherfuckers, you trying to be hard. And a lot of shit that we worry about, you just wait 6, 7 months. I ain't gonna say wait. You just go and live your life and do what you want to do. 6, 7 months later, whatever problem or issue you're worrying about, non-existent. And then, excuse me, if it's a person, most of the time they try to apologize. Mm-hmm. And you being a good person, you listen and accept the apology. But you don't have to deal with the person if you don't want to. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. That's why we create boundaries to learn what we want. So, thank you niggas for listening. We probably won't be doing another one of these for a minute because I got shit to sell. I got shit to do. I got to get off my do nothing to do something. Gotta get this money. So, with that being said, if you want to participate in my flash sales, I will be selling banana pudding and cheesecake bars on April 6th. And pre-orders only. And I do it every month. Yeah, for about a year. See what happens. And next month, I'll be selling cookies. I don't know what kind of cookies yet. I'm trying to think about it. Yeah, cookies. And maybe cheesecakes, like little mini cheesecakes. But my cheesecake is different. I make the bottom like a fruit tart crust. So if you ain't never had a fruit tart, go look it up and see what it is and you'll figure it out. No, I ain't telling you. You got the internet. Go look it up. Use your brain. Niggas. So yeah. Thank you. Coming to my TED Talk. Red Talk. Shabed Talk. I am about to finish smoking this blunt. And chill. Y'all be breezy. Live life. Breathe air. I don't know how, but somehow we're gonna get there. And feel so fucking wonderful. Shout out to Aqua.